in years the other day.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful film.
Yeah.
I forgot how amazing. I mean, I you know, I know Akira's
Mike's
brilliant.
behind
But
you.
like,
Yeah.
I was like feeling emotional watching it. I was like, yes, this is
feeling
just
emotional.
perfection. This is like what everything
so
should
good.
be.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So fucking
it
good.
is. Like the animation is fucking incredible.
And that's why I need to. I'm thinking sort of to become, you know, like the anime man. I want to get into anime.
I mean, it's free real estate right now.
There's,
So
there's a gap in the market.
yeah, there's a
now.
gap in the market right
so why
now.
don't you watch anime anymore?
Don't go into this.
That's a good question. That's
Why you're the anime man?
I don't want to go into this,
What?
man. Like, we've been into this before.
So it's like you don't watch it as much now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I could be the new anime man.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Crack open a beer to watch this.
Yeah, I'll crack open an Australian cider that Chris
We
brought.
cracking
Oh,
them
yeah.
open now. All right. I
Chris
guess
brought
it's
some
time.
Australian Three Oaks. He brought some Three Oaks cider. from
Taste it back
Australia.
home, Jay.
Yeah. These are actually pretty good. They're better on tap, but
He's doing a good job
Cheers,
changing
boys.
subject, isn't he? All right,
cheers.
Don't worry, Chris. I'll get you into anime.
Yeah.
These two are posers. I'm the real anime fan.
who's the
No,
most?
the
Who is the
anime-
most anime man here?
The
then?
anime that he'll recommend you will bore you to death.
Yeah.
Like,
They're all
You'll
reincarnation
need
stories.
A fucking flow chart to figure out what's going on.
so you know, I did watch your anime and review video. I think it must have been like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where you sort of had like your
Your
lineup
3D
of things you recommended watching. And that was
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
interesting because I was like, oh, you know, I want to learn about anime.
Yeah, I mean, I make
Dance
those.
the man.
I can't take you seriously when you say
I'm
that.
not joking.
I was like, oh, yes, I want to learn about anime.
I want to learn about anime.
You know,
It's like hearing
my dad.
Yeah,
is
it's like my
telling me,
dad is like,
oh,
yeah,
I
it's
want to learn about this Minecraft thing you're doing. You understood?
there was this thing called animation. But like,
I heard
you
about
know,
these things called Let's Plays.
Gant is like the good one, and I want to hear his thoughts. He's the voice of reason and credibility.
Gant is the good one.
He's the voice of reason, and I thought if I want to learn about anime,
Well, I mean, you're already
Keep
into
going.
anime, right? Like, you like Satoshi Kon and Akira?
yeah, I love them.
That's anime.
But I mean, just by watching like 4 films doesn't make me like into anime.
But there's a lot of shows that are like that in the same vein that I reckon he'd get into.
Ghost in the Shell.
I mean, there's no one that can
no hanging
replace
fruit again.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying it's like exactly the same or better, but like, you know, it's kind of in the same
the same
vein.
vibe.
Yeah,
same
it's the same
energy.
vibe, yeah.
But you know, I feel like I've neglected anime. The reason I don't watch anime is just because growing up, I didn't know anyone that watched it, and
Right.
there was no sort of.
Would you
way
say it
in,
had
right?
like a bad connotation as well to watch anime? To be
A
like,
little bit.
Yeah.
Certainly in the UK, I think it's seen as like a very geeky, losery thing.
I think
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
back
I don't think
then
that's
it was
fair.
like
I don't think
that.
that's fair at all. But
I mean, it's a lot different now. Like, you know, we've said multiple times, like, you know, I think when we were growing up, like our age group, you'd get bullied for watching
oh
anime.
fuck yeah, yeah.
But nowadays, you get bullied. Nowadays, kids, yeah.
Only for breathing.
Nowadays, kids get bullied for not watching anime
yeah.
or not watching certain
That's
anime.
what-
not
that's
keeping
what-
up with it, right? And
That's
it's
what
like
popular
that's what
kids
it
are
should be.
watching now.
Yeah. all the popular kids are like, I love Naruto.
Based on your filmography.
Fully. But no, I do want to investigate a bit further.
Investigate.
Investigate. You're saying this as if you're like, going, like
I want to dip my toes into this anime business. What do you recommend? What, based on what I know and like Ghost in the Shell, Akira, Satoshi Kon, feed that into.
Wait, have you
that-
seen Ghost in the Shell?
Yes, of course.
You know, like the iceberg meme.
the movie.
Not the live action.
Not the.
This-
no, that's
this is
shit.
literally
Don't
like
talk
the
about that
iceberg.
silly
It's
film.
like-
I think.
He's watching like the best of the best, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
degenerate.
I
the
think.
deeper you go
Yeah.
down, like
Yeah, that's how you get someone into anime. Right?
Yeah.
I think you'd really enjoy Bakuno.
Bakuno.
Oh, yeah, Bakuno's
that's,
good.
That's like a good entry-level TV series.
What
that-
happens?
Okay, so it's kind of like hard to
explain.
explain.
Like
It's
one
ki-
sentence.
All right, it's kind of like a Quentin Tarantino, Guy Ritchie film turned into an anime.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good synopsis.
Yeah.
A good little line to get me in. Yeah.
Actually,
That's what I wanna hear.
anything Naito Diogo makes is kind of like that, right? Like Durarara is also the same.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a much more exciting description than what he said about Rem and Ram and Rom.
Well, no. I don't think you'll like ReZero. I have a suspicion you might not like ReZero. You're not gonna like
You're not
ReZero.
gonna like
Story and
ReZero at
she's
all.
endearing. Oh, brilliant! I don't want endearing. I want Tarantino.
They're not even the main characters. This is the funniest thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's the main character? Rom.
Rom. That is actually a character in ReZero.
That is a character.
There is an
I
actual
can
character.
predict anime. I know anime without watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the old guy who.
oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
Norman.
the old guy.
Is he endearing?
Kind of.
He's kind of affable, yeah.
Yeah, kind of affable.
Affable.
That's the word of this podcast.
What other anime?
I
Chris
was
might
thinking maybe
enjoy?
something like Redline. You might like.
Mm,
Well, okay. What films?
Animation,
What
yeah,
films
but-
you like? What
Oh,
films
it's
you
something
like? Chris?
sci-fi, gritty, bit of something dark, some sort of neo-noir.
Psychopaths.
Psychopaths.
Cowboy Bebop too, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one I thought.
Everyone says I would like Cowboy Bebop.
I think you'd like Cowboy Bebop.
Should I watch it on
Cowboy Bebop.
Netflix? Or is that?
No.
So okay, so there's two versions of Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. Go for the animated version.
Did it get cancelled?
Yeah, season 2 got cancelled. Yeah.
That's sad, isn't it? Sad when that happens.
Yeah, I think you really like Cowboy Bebop and
Yeah, Psychopaths. I think you'd actually really
Psychopaths.
enjoy.
Yeah, I think you like
Psychopaths.
Psychopaths.
Psychopaths is right up your alley.
Psychopaths.
Yeah,
Psychopaths.
it's a
Yes.
dystopian future where you're rated based on your mental health score.
Sounds like real life, Connor.
Yeah,
Dystopian future. That's now.
well, no, it's like there's an all-knowing algorithm that knows your
YouTube.
mental health stability, and if you're like psychotic, it just kills you.
Right.
Yeah. So it's kind of like
that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, of course.
yeah,
it's a fucked up
that's the
show.
whole point of
That's
it.
pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And of course, who's going to do the killing? But these enforcers. And it's a pretty harsh story where you follow with these enforcers having to like basically just murder people, and it's really fucking.
Yeah, it's really good.
So
Sounds
they have
like my
they
kind of thing.
it's
so-
actually it's really good actually. Now
They
that I
have
think
they
about
have
it.
this gun, right? They have this gun, and you point at the person, and the gun scans what their mental health is, and if their
It
mental health,
quantifies their mental health.
yeah, if their mental the gun goes from just stun gun to just obliterating a person to their atoms based on how bad their mental
What's the
health
gun
is.
called again? It's like Annihilator or something?
Dominator.
Is this like a
that's it.
future where the
Yeah.
dislike button was never hidden then? Because now it's gone. My mental health is so much better on YouTube. But that's a cool premise.
Yeah, it's a very cool
You
premise.
watch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's
I'll
really
check
good.
it out. Psychopaths.
Psychopaths.
I actually think you would enjoy that actually. Like,
Because if you're a psycho, you pass. Is that
I think it's more the opposite. If you're a psycho, you don't pass.
so? Psycho die.
Psycho die.
Still really old and out of the times now.
Yeah, you-
help
time
me
to die.
get in.
You should start titling anime Psycho Die, Ram and Ram.
Yeah,
Ram and Ram.
Ram and Ram.
All right. I'll get into.
probably,
I'll
you
check it
probably
out.
enjoy it more than the new Matrix that you were talking.
I feel like
about.
I feel
Yeah.
like you're just more into general like films, right? And
Yeah.
and cinematography and
Perhaps.
staying up with the news and stuff.
But I
like
think
that.
a lot of the best cinematography comes out of anime films. Just watching Akira the other day, I was like, holy shit, the cinematography of this is
Oh
like
yeah, it's brilliant.
the best, 10 out of 10. So I kind of want to go down the anime rabbit hole. And
Yeah, I mean, like, do you-
explore them a bit more.
Do you still look at films the same way now, or do you focus more on cinematography and just the general filmmaking craft?
I still think I do look at cinematography a lot, but I still think story is really important. Like I just
Yeah.
watched The Matrix 4
Yeah.
Resurrections, and it was all right.
you'd like One Punch Man. Weirdly enough,
One Punch Man.
I think you'd like it. I
I don't
you'd-
know.
I think you'd like it.
Really?
I think so.
I think anyone can enjoy One Punch Man.
I think you'd find it amusing.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the cinematography is like, insane.
But there's a point. But I think there'll come a point where he'll watch One Punch Man and be like, "Oh, this joke again."
I mean, I think you'd enjoy it. I don't think
Yeah.
it'd be like your most favorite anime
Right.
of all time.
It's no
'cause
Satoshi Kon.
it's no Satoshi
It's
Kon.
no Satoshi
Or
Kon.
no,
That's
there is no Satoshi Kon.
What did you say?
Unfortunately.
What did you fucking say? I'm gonna stick you in a crane game machine head first, Connor.
It's good like popcorn entertainment.
Yeah.
I feel.
Popcorn.
Because I remember this weekend I finally saw Dune.
Yeah.
Not in cinemas, unfortunately.